welcome to week 5 of this term, all right? You will be having finals for the term for the rest of your classes next week, a week from Monday, all right? And so it'll be your finals for the other classes will be October 30th, October 31st, and November 1st, which is really exciting, you know, Halloween, right? So, but for this class, for my classes, you will be having your final this week. So that way, once you're done with them, because you will have to turn them in on Tuesday, then you're done and you can use the time for your other classes and use it, you know, optimize it and study, hopefully, okay? So you will be having finals for my class this week, okay? And they are due on Tuesday. You know, please make note of it. If you are, you know, a veteran, right, student of mine, if you've had me for other classes, please make notation of that because I have changed the dates, okay? So you will have to turn this in on Tuesday, all right? It's not going to be, you know, it's going to be a different hour, so make sure that you check on that, okay? So you will be having finals this week for me, and then that concludes our term. And I just want to thank everybody that got all their homework in on time. That, you know, the terms go super fast, okay? So really good. I did open, you know, week 4. Nothing to say about that. For those of you who are, you know, waiting for me to open week 2, it's been open, it's been closed for about 3 weeks already, okay? So I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, I will not be accepting any finals that are late because I have to get my grades in and you've had enough time. Hopefully I'll have all the grades in by this weekend, okay, this coming weekend. And so that way, you know, we're done, okay? So I will not be accepting anything that's late. If there's a discrepancy in your grade, please reach out to me. If you turned something in and I haven't graded, it's probably because you didn't label it correctly. So make sure that you reach out, okay? If you're asking me for, for break at this point, I'm not going to give it to you. So please don't even reach out for that unless I have already approved it and we're waiting on that. And if I already approved it and you don't get it in to me like on Monday or Tuesday, that's it. Deal's off, okay? So for those of you who really, got everything in, thank you so much. And for those of you who I have next term, we'll see you next term, okay? Be mindful. I teach 3 classes and there's sort of no way around it. So you might as well get it done the first time around, okay? A huge thank you to everybody that, that had everything in on time, that was diligent in my videos, that kept up with my class. It just shows some level of respect for yourself principally, and of course for me and my class. We had graduation this weekend. I don't know if anybody went on Friday. It was absolutely beautiful. I mean, graduation is such an extraordinary event, and it's a culmination of all your hard work. So for those of you who maybe have previously graduated, because some of you have, have a couple of associates and licenses, and congratulations on that. This was probably, you're going to be going on your second term. If you've never, your second time around, not your second term. And if you've never been, I highly recommend that you all go to graduation. It is absolutely extraordinary, and they have fireworks at the end, and so it is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful ceremony, and as Southwest is, they always go out all out, with no concern for expenses, and so it's just a very lovely ceremony. So we did that on Friday. For those of you who texted me like crazy on Friday, I was busy at the graduation, so I will be getting to those texts this week. They're probably not really good texts, so just be mindful. I'm going to take my time to answer it because I have people telling me that they don't know where the book is. Or were the questions, right? All right, so anyway, all right, so coming along, so we will be doing week 5. This is your final. Make sure that you check to see when those are due, okay? So coming along and starting off with English 145, Let me see. Let me write that down. So English 145, you will be doing practice 1, 2, okay? Exercise 1, 2, 3, 4. Chapter 5, you need to read it, okay? And so this is for English 145, which is technical writing, A500 and A501. Okay, you will be doing practice 1 and 2. You will be doing exercise 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that you copy and paste all of it. They need to have their titles where it says exercise 1, exercise 2, practice, exercise 3, exercise 4, practice 1, practice 2. Make sure that it's titled. Make sure that you include everything, all the numbers, if it's there, everything. It needs to be copied onto a Word document. The Word document needs to be titled, your name, my name, course number, section number, and then of course the assignment number. In this particular case, it's your exam, so you will be doing chapter 5. Okay, no pictures. Okay, if you turn in pictures, I am not going to accept it. No PDFs. All right, no half C's in terms of work. Okay, I will not be accepting incomplete work, especially for your all's class. All the answers are there. What a concept. Okay, so moving right along to business communication, A500 and A501. So business communication, A500 and A501. You will be reading chapter 5. All right, make sure that you go to the end of the chapter where it's learning objectives checkup. All right, and you will be doing objectives 5.1 through 5.7. Questions 1 through 21. Remember that the questions will be underneath the objectives, and that is a reference. They will be referencing whatever the objective they're under. That doesn't mean you need to go look for the objectives. The objectives are there, and those questions will be referencing the objectives that are under. No, I am not going to accept just objectives. That means you don't know what you're doing. They need to be enumerated, okay? You need to have the objective, you need to have the question, and you need to have the multiple choice. All questions need to be enumerated, and all multiple choice needs to have their letters. I will not be accepting incomplete work, which means that you just put in the answer. There's no numbers, there's no multiple choice, there's no objectives. Hot mess. I will not accept it. It needs to be in a Word document. I am not accepting pictures, okay? And it needs to be highlighted. Make sure that you highlight your answers, okay, in yellow. That does not mean that your text is in yellow. That means that your text is black, but you highlight in yellow highlighter, okay? So make sure that you, title your paper with your name, my name, class, section number, what your assignment is. In this case, it's your exam. It's going to be chapter 5. And remember that it needs to be copied and pasted all onto a Word document, and then you upload it, okay? So moving right along to English 133, A500 and A501, okay? You will be reading chapter 5. At the end of the chapter, there's test 1, 2, and 3. The chapter's title is Getting to the Point of Longer Readings, all right? So you will be copying and pasting the whole test onto a Word document, and then you will be answering it by yourself. I don't know if the answers are there. I think they're within the textbook. I'm not sure. If not, you're going to have to figure it out like you have in the past, and then make sure that you highlight it. It's going to be in a Word document, and then you upload it into the Word document. No incomplete work, no pictures, no PDFs, okay? Make sure that it is highlighted, and it's highlighted yellow. The text is not yellow, okay, because then I can't read it. The text is black, and then of course you highlight it. So make sure that you upload that. So that's going to be test 1, 2, and 3. They're at the end of the chapter, and it's chapter 5, Getting to the Point of Longer Readings. Love and light, chat.